here we go. Hello, friends. Thank you for joining me for this simple sun salutation flow with a little bit of core work. We're going to go ahead and start at the back of your mat. Big toes to touch, knees out wide. Reach the fingertips to the top of your mat. Rest your forehead on the mat. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Let it go. Again, deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth, exhale. Seal your lips, find your ujjayi breath. Deep inhale through your nose. And exhale back out through your nose. Find a constriction in the back of your throat. Creating that oceanic sound again. Deep inhale through your nose. And exhale. On your next inhale, go ahead and find tabletop. Shoulders directly over your wrists, hips directly over your knees. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly. Pull your shoulder blades together as you open your heart. Exhale, cat pose, round your spine, press away from the mat, press your belly button up into your spine. Inhale, cow pose, belly down, gaze goes upward. Exhale, cat pose. Getting blood flow movement into your spine one more time. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. On your next inhale, tuck your toes. Downward facing dog. Press your hips up to the sky. Press your heels toward the mat. And press your chest toward your thigh. Start to pedal out your feet if that feels good to you. Just to get some movement in your legs. Get some blood flow in your hips. On your next inhale, find stillness. Pressing down into the pads of your fingertips, energizing through your arms. Exhale, settle in. Inhale, gaze forward. Exhale, ragdoll pose, step behind your wrists. Feet are about hip width distance apart. Soften your knees, bend your knees a little bit, and start to shake your head yes, shake your head no. As you send your tailbone higher to the sky, crown of the head goes closer to the mat. Option to find opposite elbows, sway left and right if that feels good to you. You find your movement in your ragdoll pose. And drop your fingertips to the mat and heel toe your feet together. On your next inhale, roll up one vertebrae at a time. Root down through your feet. Find strength in your legs. Rolling up nice and slow. Inhale, shoulders to your ears. Exhale, shoulders go back and down one more time. Inhale, lift your shoulders. Exhale, retract. Bring your hands to your side. Inhale, mountain pose. Bring your fingertips to the sky. Exhale, simple twist to the right. Keep your right hip forward as you reach your fingers apart from each other, turning your shoulders parallel to the side of your mat. Reaching your right shoulder back. Take one more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, simple twist to the left. Keep your left hip forward. Reach your fingertips apart. Left shoulder goes back. One more breath here. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, tuck and curl. Bring your hands to your heart center. Start to send your hips back and down, bending your knees a lot. Reach your fingertips forward for balance. Lift your heels up off the mat. Press your quads into your belly. Open your shoulder blades. Option to bring your forehead towards your knees or just gaze down and forward. On your next inhale, mountain pose. Bring your heels down, strong legs, strong core. Fingertips to the sky. Exhale, simple twist to the right. Right hip stays forward. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, simple twist to the left. Left hip stays forward. Inhale, mountain pose. Exhale, tuck and curl. Bring your hands to your heart center. Bend your knees, send your hips low. Bring your fingertips to the floor for balance. Pull your knees towards your chest. Inhale here. Exhale, plant your hands on the mat. Start to bring your heels down as you step your feet back to a plank pose. Shoulders over your wrists. Your hips are in line between your shoulders and your heels. Lift your heels up high. So as if you were standing in mountain pose. That's the same strength and position you want in your entire torso. Inhale, shift forward slightly. Exhale, low plank. Bend your elbows to a 90 degrees. Elbows come towards your rib cage. So triceps and rib cage are squeezing together. Inhale, upward facing dog. Flip to the tops of your feet. Pull your shoulders back and down. Lift your kneecaps up off the mat. Exhale, downward facing dog. Roll over your toes. Send your hips high. Press into the pads of your fingertips. Inhale your right leg high. Three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Press your foot between your hands. Maintain the strength and grounding through your left fingertips or hand as you inhale, low lunge twist. Reach your right fingertips high. Turn your torso towards your right thigh. Bring your back knee down. Tuck your back toe and then come up to that same simple twist in a lunge position. So opening up your arms, pressing your right thigh. Maintain the knee over the ankle here. Knee over ankle, spread your fingertips wide. Scissor your inside thighs together. Inhale and exhale, twist. Inhale, crescent moon. Bring both fingertips up to the sky. Exhale, hands to heart as you lift your knee up off the mat. Inhale, warrior two. Open up, spin your back heel down. Open your fingertips, spread your fingertips apart. Knee over ankle, so knees a 90-degree angle. Shoulders over your hips. Inhale, reverse warrior. Maintain the bend in your front knee. Exhale, low lunge. Spin your back heel up. Step back to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, low lunge or low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Shine your heart open. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale your left leg high, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your foot between your hands. Plant your right foot or hand down this time. Low lunge twist. Lift your left fingertips to the sky. Turn your torso towards your left thigh, your chest. Bring your back knee down. Inhale, lunge twist. Spread your fingertips apart using your core to really engage. Scissor your thighs together. If you want, you can do a little assist and take your hand to your thigh to help you twist and keep you balanced. And then when you feel stable, just separate your fingertips nice and wide. Inhale, crescent moon. Exhale, hands to your heart. Lift your knee up off the mat. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, settle in. Look over your front fingers. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Step your foot back to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, low crescent, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Adding on, inhale your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Plant your foot between your hands. Inhale, lunge, twist. Exhale, bring your knee down. Crescent twist. So you can stay here, or option to bring your hands to your heart center, and then hook your left tricep to your right thigh for a deeper twist. So press strong into your hands. Your hands are together. Your forearms are stacked against each other. As you press into your hands to open your heart, the goal is to get the center of your heart towards your thumbs here. So squeezing your deep core muscles, inside thighs squeeze together, and really engage in that twist with each exhale. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Option to bring your knee up off the mat and look down at your foot right here for balance. And then if you have that stability, if you didn't, we're just all meeting in crescent pose. So come back to the center. Inhale, crescent pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Step back to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, dandasana, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, your left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Keeping your right hand on the mat. Inhale, lunge, twist. Left fingertips to the sky. Bring your back knee down. Inhale, crescent moon twist. Spread your fingers apart. Option to bring your hand to your heart center, or you can stay in that twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, thigh to, or elbow to thigh, tricep to thigh, and then press into your hands for a deeper twist. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, twist. Keep your left hip down as you scissor your thighs together. Knee is still directly over your ankle. With each exhale, you twist a little deeper. Take the option, if you did before, to lift your knee up off the mat. Look down at the inside of your foot for balance and start to come back to the center. Inhale, crescent pose. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, low lunge. Step back to plank. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga dandasana, low plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Come to an elbow plank. Bring your hands to prayer. And shift your right hip to the mat. Bring it center. Shift your left hip to the mat. Little rotation, little oblique work, core work right here. Find your own pace, your layer right here. If you have music playing, maybe find the beat of the music. Make sure you're breathing. Inhale, exhale. Just rolling over the tops of your toes. Keep that belly, your belly button engaged, pulling it up into the spine. 4, 3, 2, 1 more each way. And then find your center here in forearm plank. You can either bring your hands to a number 11 with your elbows directly underneath your shoulders for a little more power. And then drop your knees one at a time. Just go right and left for lower abdominal work. So this right here is working your lower abs. If you want to take it up a layer, you can come up to your hands, continue your knees. It's a little more work here, a little more muscle engagement. Just 4, 3, 2, and 1. And drop both knees gently, cross your ankles, and come on to your back. Scoot down. Inhale. Bring the bottoms of your feet together, your knees out wide. Interlace your fingers behind your head. We're just going to take a few little crunches, Supta Baddha Konasana crunches. So you can do this on your own, a little more if you want. We're just keeping our core warm. Just 8 and 7. Exhale on the lift. 5, 4, 3. Last one. Nice job. Go ahead and stack your knees up over your ankles. Take your right ankle to your left knee. Thread through right here for a hip stretch. So pull your thigh toward your, if this is enough, you're welcome to stay here. So deeper hip stretch. Thread behind your left thigh as you press your right knee away with your right elbow. I'm going to show you another view right here. Inhale and then exhale when you release and give it a little more pressure to come forward. So inhale, lengthen. Exhale, release. Press the elbow away from the knee away from your hip with your elbow. One more breath. Go ahead and place your left foot back on the mat and tee out your arms. Press your hips up, shift your hips to the right, and start to let the bottom of your right foot fall towards the ground as your right shoulder stays glued to the ground. Right there for a little supine, easy twist. If it's accessible to you, your gaze can go over your right shoulder. If not, just keep it straight up. So this should feel a little stretch. If you want to go deeper, you can let your knee fall and bring your knees together for a little deeper stretch in your twist. So hips, torso, core, spine, all getting a nice release here. And back to center. Let's do the other side. So plant your right foot on the mat, left ankle to right knee. If this is good for you and you're feeling a nice stretch, stay here. If you want to go deeper, thread behind your right thigh. Pull your right thigh towards your torso. Press your left knee away with your left elbow. With each breath, try to find a little more movement. Inhale, exhale. So you gently guide your thigh towards your torso as you release your muscles. So you want to try to relax and guide. Inhale, exhale, release. Plant your right foot on the mat, tee out your arms. This time we're going to lift our hips and shift them to the left as we let our bottom of our left foot fall toward the mat. Move this thing right here, it's in my way. Gaze can either go straight up or to the left. So you can keep your knee up or just let it fall where it may. It might just fall here. If that's more comfortable, just let it fall. And if you want to go even deeper, you can bring it together. So wherever you can release, wherever you can relax. Bring your knees back to the center. And we're going to go into happy baby pose. So if you know what your happy baby pose is, go ahead and go for it. Starting with grabbing around your ankles if you've never done it before. So stamp the ceiling with your feet. Pull your knees in towards your armpit right here. Nice long spine from the base of your neck to your tailbone, all pressed into the mat. And tuck your chin just slightly to lengthen your neck. If it's accessible to you, grab around the outside arches of your feet, and then you can pull your knees down a little closer as you press your tailbone into the mat. Option to take a little movement if that feels good. Right there. Another option is you can wrap your forearms around the backs of your knees and just let your shins fall, and then pull your knees into your armpits from there. Nice release for the hips. Wherever you are, you're bringing your knees together, wrap your forearms around your shins, and then bring your forehead towards your knees. Take a deep inhale and squeeze tight. And then exhale, Shavasana, let it go. Take your legs out long, your arms out long. Palms are up. Squeeze your shoulder blades together to open up your heart. And then start to let everything go. Starting with your eyelids soften. Unclench your jaw. And let all of your bones start to feel very heavy and your muscles start to melt. And then relax. If you have music playing, just let the music guide your thoughts away. You could stay in Shavasana as long as you want. Just turn the video off and stay. If you want to come back to awareness, wiggle your fingertips and your toes. Reach your hands over the top of your head. Bring your legs together, point your toes. Stretch like a good morning stretch. Deep inhale. Exhale, release. Cross your ankles. Either come to your side or you can do a little rock and roll up to a seated position. Bring your hands to your heart center. Last breath, inhale. Exhale your air. Now your last deep inhale, shoulders stay down. Hold it at the top and take one more deep inhale. Big sigh. Namaste.